Hello, Celine. I'm Julian Downey, hosting with Aiden Burke.
On today's episode, we hit the slopes of Mount Brighton.
Take a look at Celine's contenders for the MHSAA Scholar Athlete Award.
And check out a special group of athletes advancing their careers beyond SHS.
This is Hornet Nation.
The Hornet ski team is again taking on the competition from the slopes of Mount Brighton. But skiing at a competitive level, let alone just getting down the mountain, takes a special skill set, and often years of practice. We sent Hornet Nation's own Sarah Burgess to try out the sport in this edition of In Their Shoes.
Hello Hornets, I'm Sarah Burgess, and I've never skied before, but for this episode of In Their Shoes, I'm determined to learn. Before I start skiing, I'm sitting down with a member of the Celine Chelsea ski team, Anna Mueller.
I joined the high school team freshman year, but I did do NASTAR before that. I don't know when I started, but I've been doing it for quite a while. My family and I, basically for every school break or vacation or whatever, we've gone skiing for as long as I can remember. It's definitely kept me more active over the years.
After hearing all about Anna's passion for the sport, I was more excited than ever to step into her shoes. So I'm here at Mount Brighton to try my best.
Usually for beginners, you start out with something called pizza, which is where your skis literally make a pizza shape, which is why it's called pizza. You really want to actually, when you're more advanced, get towards something called French fries, which is what we call them, where your skis are parallel.
I quickly realized it was not as easy as it looked. It became clear that skiing was not something I could just learn in a day. It takes a lot of practice and dedication for these athletes to do what they love.
You did it!
Reporting for Hornet Nation, I'm Sarah Burgess. Back to you in the studio.
Well, Sarah, I think you may need some more practice before going out for the Olympics.
Speaking of the Olympics, which starts February 4th, the United States plans to have a diplomatic boycott of the Games, which will be the first in over 40 years. Be sure to check out the Games as the U.S. athletes will still be in attendance.
Every year, the Michigan High School Athletic Association provides varsity athletes with the opportunity to apply for the Farm Bureau Insurance Agency Scholar Athlete Award. Ashley O'Donoghue introduces us to the Celine finalists.
Every student athlete dreams of receiving a scholarship for all their hard work. Fortunately, two Celine students, Blake Coy and Amode Tailcar, have been given the opportunity.
I was sent out an email a while back that asked if you would like to apply for a chance to win the $2,000 scholarship that they're offering.
At the end of the tennis season, I got an email from this person named Paula Alexis. I don't know who that is, but they sent me an email saying apply for the scholarship.
You had to offer up your essay, resume, and just basically what you are, who you are. Basically, you have to be an athlete and have a high enough GPA for them to consider you. At first, I wasn't quite sure if it was just a spam email or just something else, but I looked into it and I went, I'll try for it. It takes an essay, so it was a little bit more than just a regular scholarship opportunity, but I still went for it. Now I'm in the position where I am actually having a really good chance of getting the $2,000 scholarship that they're offering.
I only played one sport, and it said the average amount of sports that were played by the people that got accepted was 2.8, and I was 1/3 of that.
To find out more about the awards, we spoke to the Assistant Director of MHSAA, Andy Froschauer.
Our aim is to find the top 32 senior scholar athletes in the state. And we have an application, an essay competition with 58 judges from around the state. And at the end of this contest, we will have found what we believe to be the 32 winners. And each of those kids will win a $2,000 scholarship for college next year.
We wish Blake and Amode much luck and success in their scholarship competition. Their group's results will be announced on February 22nd. Reporting for Hornet Nation, I'm Ashley O'Donoghue. Back to you in the studio.
It's great to see two Celine students as finalists for the Scholar Athlete Award. Best of luck to Amode and Blake.
Saline Athletics had the past 2 weeks full of events, keeping our Hornets busy. Let's check out our current scores. The wrestling team had an action-packed senior night hosting both Skyline and Monroe at Saline High School. The Hornets came out on top of both matches, defeating Skyline 66-6 and Monroe 43-33. A special congrats to Brett Thornell on reaching 100 career wins.
The hockey team traveled to Traverse City this past weekend for a 2-game road trip. The Hornets hit the ice, playing Traverse City West on Friday, losing 3-2 in an overtime battle. They then played Traverse City Central on Saturday, losing 4-3 in another overtime battle.
The boys' swim team hosted the Bedford Kicking Mules last week, performing well. The Hornets came out on top with an overall score of 124-62.
The boys and girls bowling team took Adrian to the lanes this past week. Both teams were not able to get past the Maple Leaves, with the boys losing 15.5-15 and the girls losing 21-9. We hope the teams can get back to their ways tonight.
Next up, Garrett Corwin gives us a preview of a group of Hornets taking their athletic careers to the next level.
February 2nd is National Signing Day, where 18 students and counting represent Saline High School and are ready to take the next step in their careers at the college level. The Hornets are well represented across the whole athletic program, with 11 different sports being represented on final signing day. These athletes are excited for their next journey. Whether it's simply going up north or heading south, they are ready for a new change of scenery for the fall. Here are your athletes for the class of 2022. Sophie Cannon, basketball, Hope College. Aiden Carlson, baseball, Northwood University. Liam Yelsma, baseball, Adrian College. Griffin Clark, hockey, Adrian College. Emilia Little, field hockey, Davidson College. Maya Prasad, field hockey, Northeastern University. Aaron Melcher, lacrosse, Slippery Rock University. Abigail Gray, soccer, Lawrence Tech University. Garrett Beasley, Concordia, football. Giuseppe Gottfried, football, Naval Academy. Luke Masters, football, he is currently undecided. Gavin Messman, football, Lawrence Tech University. Justin Burton, football, Concordia University. Larry Robinson II, football, Army. Morgan Clark, softball, Kalamazoo Valley Community College. Megan Gerard, softball, Lawrence Tech University. Johanna Ehrman, swim, Bowling Green. And Maddie Stern, cross country and track, Hope College. Find out tonight when these final students make their decisions on the next 4 years. Reporting for Hornet Nation, I'm Garrett Corwin. Back to you guys in the studio.
Congratulations to our athletes who are advancing their careers. Due to the inclement weather, the event has been rescheduled to Wednesday, February 9th. Be sure to check out Saline Athletics on Instagram and Twitter for coverage of the event.
Well, Saline, that's all we have for this show.
Hornet Nation will be taking a small break, so look out for our return on February 23rd.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter for the latest show updates at Nation Hornet, as well as on Instagram and YouTube at Saline Video.
Signing off, I'm Julian Downey.
And I'm Aiden Burke. Have a good week, Hornets.